the Antimatter Radio Show, where conspiracy meets science. Here's your host, Jeffrey Grupp.
Hello, Antimatter Radio listeners. This is Jeffrey Grupp of antimatterradio.com coming to you. What you're looking at right now on your screen is an email I have received from a listener of the Antimatter Radio Show named Darian, I think is his name. And I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I thought I'd just put out an introductory video here I can alter later if I need to, because I'm waiting for them to get back to me of how I'm supposed to cite them and give them the credit for what I'm about to tell you here. As you can see, the email scrolled down here. The email is listed there, but I don't want to give that out until I've got permission from this listener. But what they're basically, this email comes from about a month ago. They sent me this email, okay? And actually, I'm just going to scroll up. Okay, there it is, September 9, okay? And I guess I just revealed their email, but oh well, whatever. So I guess it's too late. I have to, though. I mean, we can't go around and being in secret and so forth. So I'll take this email down if they tell me, or this video down if they tell me not to do that. But it came from September 9, okay? Sort of an interesting date in itself, 9/9. But anyway, what they're saying here in the email is they're predicting that something's going to happen on September 27, because September 27, 2010 is 3,303 days from 9/11, 333. Very interesting number, which sort of has an Illuminati ring to it, I'd say. 333 divided by 11 is 30.272727 repeating, so that's interesting. You got the 3 and the 27 there present, because yesterday was the 27th, all right, as we're concerned with here. The reason we've got an indication to divide by 11 rather than some other number is because it's September 27, 2010 is 3,303 days from 9/11. Okay, I divided some of the other numbers, 9 and 9/11 and so forth, and gave some interesting results, but none were as interesting as dividing by 11. So now September is the 9th month, 3 plus 3 plus 3. The 27th is the date that's 3 times 3 times 3, and that's very interesting. And they indicate here something about the Georgia zip code, but nothing appeared to have happened there. So what happened yesterday? Well, you all know what happened yesterday. The silly fake UFO disclosure. Okay. Here's the Telegraph. I mean, you've all seen this. There's hundreds of articles on Google about it. It's all over the place. I've had probably 50 listeners email me stories about this. Even people that aren't even conspiracy theorists that I know just as friends and friends of the family are forwarding me information on this. So we've got all these stories about U.S. military people saying that aliens are messing with nuclear weapons and they're seeing UFOs and all this kind of stuff. And that happened yesterday on the 27th. So this is a huge development, mainly because of this has happened before with former military people, but what's big is the status it's getting in the mass media. Okay, it's never happened in this kind of status before, which is basically extraordinary. So that's the main thing that I wanted to draw attention to, is because everybody's been talking about the fake alien invasion possibly coming up and so forth. So it would seem that this is a big ramp up to that possibly being a reality. We could have gotten a big hint then yesterday with all this numerological coding and so forth that indeed one of the big possible future events is the fake alien invasion that so many, Chris White and Black Helicopter Radio.com, they've been talking about that and so forth. So that would be, I'm not making a prediction, it just seems like pretty good indication, especially since there's so much interesting numerological coding going on. The number 27, of course, is in intelligent design philosophy and science, is probably the most important number. Now, we know that the Illuminati uses the intelligent design numbers for their own mischief and so forth. So that's also very interesting. I've commented on the number 27 over and over and over in the past. It's 9 times 3. 93 is an ultimate Illuminati numbers, such as with Flight 93 on 9/11. So, I mean, you could keep going and going and going. There's so many pieces of information and you can hook together, and it's just really interesting that on that date that this listener of Antimatter Radio predicted this all happened. So, maybe it all means nothing, but it sure seems to sort of hint to me that possibly we can think that maybe this fake alien invasion is coming. So anyway, thanks a lot for listening, everybody. Take care. Have a great day. Antimatterradio.com.
Listening to Antimatter Radio from West Lafayette, Indiana. The show about everything. Where conspiracy becomes science. Where the natural becomes supernatural. Where the brave new world slave becomes